Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating story of one of the most iconic and historically meaningful coins in American history, the Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that not only represents currency but also carries a powerful legacy tied to one of the most influential figures in modern history, John F. Kennedy, and the journey of this remarkable coin begins in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President Kennedy in 1963, when the United States Mint decided to honor his memory by introducing a new half-dollar coin bearing his portrait, replacing the Benjamin Franklin half-dollar, and this decision was met with overwhelming public support, making the Kennedy half-dollar one of the most significant commemorative coins ever released for circulation, and the obverse design features a detailed portrait of John F. Kennedy created by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse showcases the presidential seal designed by Frank Gasparro, symbolizing strength, unity, and national pride. And the first coins minted in 1964 were composed of 90% silver, making them highly valuable not only for their historical importance but also for their precious metal content. And these early coins were struck at major facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, and due to the immense demand from the public, millions of these coins were quickly removed from circulation and saved as keepsakes, which limited their everyday use and contributed to their collectability. And in the years following 1964, the composition of the Kennedy half-dollar changed to a 40% silver content between 1965 and 1970 before transitioning to a copper-nickel-clad composition starting in 1971, reflecting broader changes in U.S. coinage due to rising silver prices. And despite these changes, the Kennedy half-dollar retained its iconic design and continued to be produced for both circulation and collectors, and over the decades the coin has been minted at facilities including the San Francisco Mint, which produced special proof versions with mirror-like finishes that are highly sought after by collectors. And today the Kennedy half-dollar stands as more than just a coin. It is a lasting tribute to a beloved president and a key part of American numismatic history, offering collectors a unique combination of historical significance, silver value, and the potential for discovering rare and valuable varieties hidden within everyday change. As the story of the Kennedy half-dollar continues, it becomes even more fascinating when we explore how this iconic coin adapted to changing economic conditions while maintaining its deep historical significance tied to John F. Kennedy, because after its powerful introduction in 1964 by the United States Mint, the coin quickly became more than just currency. It became a symbol of remembrance and national pride, and due to overwhelming public demand, millions of people began saving these coins instead of spending them, which significantly reduced their circulation and made them highly collectible from the very beginning. And as silver prices began to rise in the mid-1960s, the United States Mint made an important decision to change the composition of the coin, reducing its silver content to 40% between 1965 and 1970, while still maintaining a partially silver structure to preserve its appeal. And these 40% silver coins are still highly sought after today, especially in higher grades or uncirculated condition. And starting in 1971, the coin transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition, marking the end of silver in regular circulation half-dollars. Yet despite this change, the design remained consistent, preserving the iconic portrait created by Gilroy Roberts and the reverse seal designed by Frank Gasparro. And throughout its production, the Kennedy half-dollar has been minted at facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, each contributing different versions including circulation strikes and high-quality proof coins. And these proof coins, particularly those produced in San Francisco, are known for their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details, making them especially desirable among collectors. And another interesting aspect of the Kennedy half-dollar is how it has remained in production for decades despite limited use in everyday transactions, largely because of its popularity among collectors and its symbolic importance. And over time, the coin has evolved from a circulating denomination into a collectible series that offers a wide range of opportunities for enthusiasts, from silver content and historical value to rare varieties and high-grade examples, making it one of the most fascinating and rewarding coins to study and collect in modern American numismatics. As we move deeper into the collecting side of the Kennedy half-dollar, this is where the real excitement begins for collectors and treasure hunters, because while millions of these coins have been produced by the United States Mint, only a small number are considered truly valuable due to rarity, composition, and condition, and everything starts with the very first year of issue in 1964. When the coin was struck in 90% silver, making these early coins highly desirable not only for their historical connection to John F. Kennedy but also for their intrinsic silver value, and collectors often seek out 1,964 coins in high-grade condition, as well-preserved examples with strong luster and minimal wear can be worth significantly more than their face value. And beyond 1964, the coins minted between 1965 and 1970 are also important because they contain 40% silver, making them another key category within the series, and these coins are especially valuable when found in uncirculated condition or with special finishes. And in addition to silver content, collectors also pay close attention to mint marks, because coins produced at facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint can vary in rarity depending on production numbers and demand. And proof coins produced at the San Francisco Mint are particularly desirable due to their limited mintage and high-quality finish, often featuring mirror-like surfaces and sharp details that make them stand out in any collection. And another important factor that influences value is the condition of the coin, because coins that have been preserved in higher grades can be worth many times more than those that have been heavily circulated, and collectors use grading standards to evaluate the sharpness of details, surface quality, and overall eye appeal. And even a small difference in grade can result in a significant difference in price. And this combination of historical significance, silver content, mint variation, and condition is what makes collecting Kennedy half dollars so exciting, because with the right knowledge and careful observation, even a common-looking coin can turn out to be a valuable piece of history hidden in plain sight. As we continue exploring the advanced and most exciting side of the Kennedy half dollar, this is where collectors truly begin to uncover hidden treasures, because beyond silver content and key dates lies a fascinating world of mint errors and rare varieties that can significantly increase a coin's value. And these errors occur during the production process at the United States Mint, where coins are struck with incredible precision, yet even the most advanced systems can occasionally produce mistakes, and these mistakes are exactly what makes certain coins highly valuable and sought after among collectors. And one of the most popular error types found in Kennedy half dollars is the double die variety, where elements of the design such as the lettering or details on the portrait of John F. Kennedy appear duplicated due to a misalignment during the die creation process. And these coins are especially valuable because the error is part of the original strike and cannot be altered, making each example unique. And another fascinating category includes off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in part of the design being shifted or missing. And the more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can become due to its rarity and unusual appearance. And collectors also search for coins struck on incorrect planchets, where a Kennedy half dollar design is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination, creating a rare and visually striking error that stands out immediately. And in addition to these major errors, there are also subtle varieties such as die cracks, weak strikes, and surface anomalies that require careful observation to identify. And coins minted at facilities like the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint can show slight differences in strike quality and finish, which experienced collectors often compare when building high-quality collections. And proof coins from the San Francisco Mint remain especially desirable due to their mirror-like surfaces and limited mintage, offering a premium option within the series. And as always, the condition of the coin plays a critical role in determining its value, because even the rarest error coin will be far more valuable if it is preserved in excellent condition with sharp details and minimal wear. And when rarity, uniqueness, and condition come together, the result can be an extraordinary collectible that represents both a piece of modern history and a valuable asset, proving that even a coin as widely recognized as the Kennedy half dollar can hold incredible hidden value for those who know exactly what to look for. As we move into the modern era of the Kennedy half dollar, the story becomes even more interesting as this iconic coin continues to evolve while maintaining its deep historical connection to John F. Kennedy, because even though the coin was first introduced in 1964 by the United States Mint, it remains in production today, making it one of the longest-running coin series in modern American history. And over the years, the role of the Kennedy half dollar has shifted significantly, as it is no longer widely used in everyday transactions within the United States, largely due to the continued preference for paper currency and the declining use of half-dollar denominations in general. And as a result, most Kennedy half dollars produced in recent decades have been minted primarily for collectors rather than for circulation, which has created a unique situation where modern coins are often found in high-grade condition, making them attractive to collectors who want to build complete and visually appealing sets. And throughout these changes, the design of the coin has remained largely consistent, preserving the iconic portrait created by Gilroy Roberts and the reverse seal designed by Frank Gasparo, maintaining a strong sense of identity and continuity. And in addition to standard circulation coins, the United States Mint has also produced special editions, including silver-proof coins and collector sets that feature enhanced finishes and limited mintages, adding another layer of interest and value to the series. And coins minted at facilities such as the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint continue to play a role in the production of these coins, with the San Francisco Mint being particularly known for its high-quality proof issues, and today the Kennedy half-dollar stands as more than just a piece of currency. It is a lasting tribute to a beloved president and a symbol of American history that continues to attract collectors from around the world, proving that even in the modern age, coins can carry deep meaning and offer exciting opportunities for discovery and collection. As the journey of the Kennedy half-dollar reaches its final chapter, it becomes clear that this iconic coin is far more than just a piece of currency, because it represents a powerful blend of history, emotion, and long-term collectability tied to the legacy of John F. Kennedy, and from its introduction in 1964 by the United States Mint to its continued production in modern times. The Kennedy half-dollar has remained one of the most recognized and respected coins in the United States, and what makes this coin especially fascinating is the wide range of opportunities it offers to collectors, whether it is the early 90% silver coins from 1964, the 40% silver issues from 1965 to 1970, or the modern clad coins that are often found in high-grade condition due to limited circulation. And collectors continue to search for rare and valuable pieces such as high-grade uncirculated coins, proof coins with mirror-like finishes, and unique mint errors including double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on incorrect planchets, all of which can significantly increase a coin's value. And coins produced at facilities like the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint add further diversity to the series, with proof coins from San Francisco being particularly desirable due to their exceptional quality and limited mintage. And despite not being widely used in everyday transactions, the Kennedy half-dollar continues to hold a strong presence in the world of coin collecting, offering both historical significance and the potential for hidden value, and for collectors, enthusiasts, and even beginners. This coin serves as a perfect example of how modern currency can carry deep meaning and long-term appeal, proving that sometimes the most familiar coins can hold the greatest surprises when you take a closer look. And thanks for watching.